That bird over there, like the dark looking bird, it is an opal. It's like some people call it black laced. When the opal color darkens, there's a hen too, it's a nice hen. It's a young bird from last year. Almost looks like, if you look from a long distance, like a darker colored bird, but it's an opal laced with a darker pattern. I also forgot to mention yesterday, I do give them Callenbach pellets. I give them like maybe once a month or once every 2 months. And those pellets have like, it's on their description that they have some kind of like medicine in it for like, I think like for I believe it's for like to prevent some kind of disease. I forgot the exact description on it, but they do like that pellets. Those pellets are a little bit expensive. They're like close to like 20 bucks for a 50-pound bag. It's made by Callenbach Feeds. It's actually for chickens, like for a game bird. Has like 16 or 18% protein in it. And the reason I prefer those pellets is that I tried Purina pellets, and I totally hate them because they don't smell good, and also they have a higher percent of salt in it. So those Purina pellets, the birds eat them, but they drink a lot of water, and their poop is kind of like really watery because the pellet has too much salt in it. It doesn't smell good either, the Purina pellets. And the pellets are a little bit wider instead of being skinny. The Callenbach pellets have really good smell, and the amount of salt in them is very little, so the birds don't drink too much water, and the poop isn't like too watery. They allow those pellets, so I give them once a month or once every 2 months, but during like the summertime I give them more. But it has some kind of like medicine added in it to prevent some kind of like maybe like a salmonella and some stuff like that. I don't know the exact wording for that. A lot of people use those Callenbach pellets, and I think there is a excuse me, the website for them called Callenbach Feeds, and they have different kind of pellets. It's mainly for they have pellets for like sheep, cattle, and for chicken, and there are different kinds, but I get by the game bird Callenbach pellets. They have like 16 or 18% protein in them. You got to be very careful when I walk over there because there is still snow and it's kind of ice, and you can easily slip and fall. Like when I walk in my backyard, I gotta take like really slow steps because you can easily slip and fall. The ice is a dangerous thing. I gave them some corn in the morning, there's some wheat in there. I have too many fantails. There are some fantails. Oh, there's a nice almond cockbird over there. It's made it to that saddle hen. I put them together in the kit box to get mated up. Just kind of a kite saddle. There's one thing I really love about the rollers is that the clapping sound when they fly around and make the clapping sound. It's beautiful to hear that sound. That's a closer look of that the black plains I was referring to earlier, historical black plains. Here's a perfect example. This bird over here towards the very front, that is a brown. It's a brown ballus. And right over there, the brown ballus. And the bird over there right next to the grizzle, that's a Duluth brown. It's a khaki. It's a ball head, khaki ballus ball head. See, for the longest part, I thought that bird over there was an indigo, but it's not an indigo. It's actually a opal. Carries ballers and made it to that ballers cockbird. And indigo would be a color I would like to add into my loft because they go well with all the mixes with these rollers or Andalusian. One of indigo is a different version of Andalusian. So I had one time Andalusian, so I got rid of them. But I wish I kept a few to mix with the mix I had. It's a nice, solid almond hen that I raised last year. See, this is another bird too. I thought that was an indigo over there, but it's not an indigo, it's an opal. But indigo and Andalusians will make a good mix with the group I have. Bird is beautiful. It's a silver check. I don't have that many silvers. It's a silver check hen that I raised last year. Again, I had silvers that at one point I had silver bottlers too. I sold them all. And most of these cockbirds carry the gene, so some of them throw here and there. And that's how I raise those browns too. Some of those cockbirds carry brown and they through. the bird I was talking earlier. I thought it was an indigo. It's not an indigo. It is a opal. That's a clapping sound that I really like. You can see the brown and the khaki right next to each other. Yes, you can sit over here all day and watch these guys. And this is another importance of having a flight pen. Like, imagine if I just have a coop, they all will be stuck in there. Now they can come out, relax over here. You know, it just is better than nothing. You know, I'm just the best thing for them will be like flying in the sky and having a total experience. But I have like 2 hawks coming every day. So with that amount of hawks, they won't be lasting. So it'll be just bait for those hawks. But having a fly pen, it gives them kind of exercise to get out of here and relax. There's a black laced bullhead or open lace, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of lighter in color. It's a nice hand. The grizzly guy over there, black grizzle, beautiful bird. The clapping sound is so beautiful. When a bird walks with the wings like that, that's a sign of a very healthy bird. That looks like a dominant bird. That's a nice cockbird. That's actually that bird used to be in my other loft with the homers. And few years, I think maybe last year, a year ago, there was a video in which you can see the bird taking a flip in the fly pen. It's a grizzly cockbird. And I told you, it's beautiful to watch them and all. And the video is going on about 20 minutes. It's a decently warm day, but my hands are already starting to get cold. It's still cold outside. It's like 38 degrees, so I think time to wrap it up.